Okay, we're ready for our close-up, Mr. DeMille.
I look like I got some sun today.
Yeah, you do. Welcome to Whatever Wednesday. It's been how long?
Oh, I don't even know when.
Over a year. People, by popular demand.
Sure.
I talked Denise into it.
Uh-huh.
And then when we're up at the cottage, I'll have Mary, we'll do a Fiddle Faddle Friday. We haven't done those in a long time
No,
either.
true.
And then we'll have Christy.
It'll be fun.
The blinds from the window kind of are reflecting. And
Hopefully
the umbrella.
that's not driving you crazy.
But we're outside.
It's hot. What's the temperature?
It's got a nice breeze. I don't know, you'd have to look on your phone.
Hold on a minute.
She's going to check it out.
I'll be the weather lady. It's going to take a minute.
Bad news. My neighbor behind me is having a barbecue.
93 degrees.
It's not that bad. And whenever he has a barbecue, he drinks too much.
Well, they're having a party behind me, and they have a built-in pool, and they always have people all summer. But they're the politest people. They really aren't too loud.
Oh no, he's nice, but I've told you.
I don't have those troubles.
Denise couldn't have gone on her walk with me today because when I was walking, I had a bee land on my shoulder, and I just kind of brushed it, and it flew back and landed back on my shoulder again, and it walked with me for a good 2 houses. And it would have chased you down.
It would. They actually do chase you.
You're not supposed to run.
Well, I would and have. And that's who I am.
That's who she is. That really is who she is. So you know how when we used to do this, and Denise would always try to keep me under 20 minutes. We have to stay under 15 because that's as much as my phone will allow.
Aww.
So who do you want to say hi to? You can say hi to Gina.
And then no, because then everybody who I don't say hi to will say, how come you didn't say hi to me? Say hi to y'all.
Oh, you're just too smart.
Because I have a poor memory, and they wouldn't. And then I think about it later, and then I think, oh, I should have said.
Should have said.
So I won't hurt anyone's feelings. But I have been out, gone for a while. I know.
Plug your Instagram.
Oh, my bee barn quilts. Oh, see, I think I just saw bees.
It's going to be fun because there's going to be bees flying all over the place.
There was one that went by. But anyway, bee barn quilts.
B-E-E.
B-E-E. And then my friend and I that I met on Instagram, I've never met her in person, you know how that goes, we have a channel that's We Love Loops, and we do giveaways. Like we get hosts for giveaways and set them all up and everything. So if you want to do a giveaway, like to grow your channel on Instagram, check out We Love Loops.
L-O-O-P-S.
You're going to see my eyes going everywhere.
That's what she does. She cannot relax.
And when I identify it's not a bee or a wasp, then I'm fine. But until then,
I do get a lot of.
See, now that's a bee. Okay, it's gone.
I do get a lot of flying.
We have it in this area. I have way more than you.
She has more bees
I'm
by
only
her.
3 houses away, but my block, I think somebody has a hive, honestly.
I think so too.
You can't. They're like always. There's, you know. I'm making sure though. I'm my
She always
backyard
moves into these neighborhoods. Like her other house, we were in the pool one time, and we were like this close, and a bat flew right between us.
They had a bat house. Somebody had a bat house, and so we had a lot of bats there. And they're kind of scary, but they wouldn't hurt you really. But they could.
They come close.
They could hit you. I mean, they have radar or sonar or whatever, but nonetheless. And Kylie's in the pool with her granddaughter Alyssa and Alyssa's friend Casey. And they're getting along. 3 never usually gets along, but they have been
so far.
I forewarned them before as I was bringing them.
And Josh and David are at the beach.
They never go in the water.
No.
And they wear long pants.
And they wear long pants. They don't wear shorts.
I can't even believe it. And so he told me he was, I'm gonna, you know, because I still track him. You know, he's gonna be 16.
Yes.
But I still track him. And so he has to just tell me what he's doing. And I let him generally do most of what he wants to do. But I just want to know where he's at, who he's with, you know. And so he told me, I'm going to go swimming at so-and-so's pool. I said, excuse me?
Swimming? Josh?
That doesn't happen. It used to when they were little. Oh my God, he'd be in it all the time. But for the last couple of years, he's far too mature for that. He wouldn't be in our pool. I think maybe one time last year in your pool, you know.
Well, him and David went in one time.
Yeah.
Together.
And so they were at some, of course, there's girls there, so.
Hubba hubba.
So I said, well, what are you going to wear for your swim? Oh, Tyler brought an extra. I'm thinking, oh.
You're wearing someone else's suit.
You're going to wear someone else's suit? Ugh. I said, okay, have fun. I'm like, alrighty. Anyway, but yes, they hang out at the beach, and then when Kylie wants to go down there to actually swim in the water, it's not even 10 minutes away from us.
Not that.
It's not even
less
that.
than 10 minutes.
And so Gary, my husband, Gary will bring her, and they'll go swimming. Not me, in the lake. And but Josh doesn't like that to happen. He's like, No, I'm here. I go, oh, you do not own that beach. It's a good sized thing. It's not like they're all right on top of each other. I says, and you're not even over in the water. So,
No, they were over by the picnic area.
yeah, they go down out on the dock and whatnot, whatever. But he thinks he owns the beach.
When I went for my walk this morning, I kept losing my drawers. And then I got home and I was walking through the house.
Oh,
and
did you get anything at clothes?
yeah, I did, but it was hard because everything was too big. It was just, when I was a 3X, all they had were 1Xs. But now that I'm just a 1X, I tried an extra large and they went on, but
you want to be comfortable.
but I want to be, yeah, like Denise said, I want to be comfortable.
Nobody ever knows what size you're wearing. I've always said that. They only know what you look like in them.
Oh, she's got a message coming in.
Oh,
But
this is my job. Hold on.
I kept going in to bring like 6 or 7. I don't like shopping. I figured that out. I just don't like shopping. And I always thought it was because I couldn't find anything my size.
Sorry, 1 minute.
No, it's just I don't like to shop. But I did find 3 pairs of shorts, and they were a 1X, which was an 1820. And so I got a black pair, because you got to have black, because that's our signature color.
I have them on right now.
And I got a blue pair, navy blue pair, and then I got a khaki pair.
Those are good colors.
So I got 3 pairs.
Base colors.
And I'm just gonna kind of live with my shirts for the summer. And I know they're a little big, but
Tomorrow afternoon, someone has appointments.
Friday, I have a pretty good memory. Denise will even tell you I have a pretty good memory. And Friday all day I kept thinking, I'm supposed to be doing something today. What am I supposed to be doing? And I couldn't think of what it was, and I looked at my phone and I didn't have anything in my phone, and I looked at my little daily calendar and I didn't have anything in my daily calendar, and I kept thinking and thinking, and I thought, no, I guess I just really don't. And then I thought maybe it's somebody's birthday, I forgot to sing to them, and I looked up, and no, there was nobody. If I was supposed to sing, I sang, and couldn't figure it out. So like 11 o'clock at night, I was watching TV, and I thought, oh yeah, I was supposed to get a mammogram and a bone density test at 10:40 in the morning. Mammogram. So now tomorrow I have to call to reschedule that. I knew that was something important. And that was on my calendar in the kitchen, but I just didn't look at that calendar.
I have PT this week, my final week, for my knee. So just have it.
Yeah, Birdie's got her surgery coming up on the 12th, I think.
Yeah.
And then Jim's going to be leaving in a week to go on his prairie dog hunt.
I just absolutely hate that.
Poor little creatures.
They sit in lawn chairs and just wait for them to come out of the hole and they shoot them. I just don't see that as hunting.
No. Well,
I mean,
it's not even.
It's not even.
sport.
It's not how. I mean, those
But
poor
the
things.
farmers want them to do it because I guess they're destructive to their crops.
I know, but it
So.
just seems so cruel and mean. I don't see the enjoyment in that.
And I was very sad. I'm very sad to report that there was a squirrel dead in the middle of the street. We don't have hardly any squirrels.
No.
And to see the dead squirrel, it's like, you could have been the lifeline to bring in all the squirrels. You could have been the sperm donor for all of the other ones.
I know. I did that a couple of years back when I was driving to work and I saw a squirrel. In all my driving years, never hit an animal, never hit a person, never hit. And I saw it on the side and I slowed down and then it turned to go back. So I thought, oh good. So I started to go and the stupid thing turned around and I hit it and killed it. Oh, I was crying the entire drive to work. It was very sad for me.
I don't think I've ever hit an animal.
Oh, it was devastating because it's an awful sound and then and I looked back in the mirror and yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that reminds me of a story. The one time when Jim was hunting.
Surprised? No.
One time Jim was went with a bunch of his friends hunting, and the one guy was taking his wife's car, and she didn't want him to take the car. It was like a Suburban or something. It was a big car, because there was 6 of them, I think, that had gone. And they were up in Montreal, Quebec. Is it Quebec? Is it Montreal, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they were driving down the road, and they were, like kind of half sleeping, and they weren't allowed to smoke in the car or anything. That was back when Jim was smoking because it was a new car. And there was this moose kind of trotting down the street, and they were like teasing it, like slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up. And then all of a sudden, this moose came full force running down the road, and they couldn't outrun the moose. And the moose came, and with his head butted the window of the car, and where Jim was, the horn, he's got it on video even, the antlers came in and just like right through it and took out the whole side of the window, and then the moose got stuck in the car. And they stopped, and then he figured his way, like he did a lot of damage before he could free himself, and then he took off running in the thing. So what does my husband Jim do right after that? He lights up a cigarette. He says, I don't think we have to worry about smoking in the car now. And he started smoking. So then they went into one of the dealerships and had to get a whole new side window, and then when she got back she had to get the car bumped out because of the moose. They're pretty powerful creatures.
Yeah.
But they thought, Jim says he was just kind of down the road, and then boom, he decided he was gonna.
Got mad.
He got mad. But it's a nice little breeze out here.
For 93, it's not so bad. Well, we're under her umbrella too.
Yeah. Jim wants to put an awning on this with a fan.
A gazebo.
A gazebo, that's what yeah, is that what it is?
Like a wood structure
yeah.
that it can have a fan hooked up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy over there, you can't see him, but the guy over there, everything he does, Jim can do better. He can do anything better than him. So whenever he has something, project, then Jim does it. Like he had the TV. He had the TV, so Jim had a TV.
Outside.
Outside. And then he bought extra furniture for the deck. We bought extra furniture for the deck. And then he put in the gazebo, and now Jim wants to get a gazebo.
I'm surprised he doesn't want a fireplace.
I'm surprised he doesn't want it.
They have like one of those stone fireplaces on the back.
It's like a pizza oven too.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's pretty big.
I wanted to do that. We have plenty of space, but we don't really entertain like that, so it's not really worth the money.
He entertains a lot back there. And then he's got floodlights. I'm surprised he hasn't done that either. Because he's got, even in the winter, he lights up all of his trees and his plants and stuff in the backyard. He has them all lit up. I'm surprised Jim hasn't done that yet either. But Denise has been weeding.
I hate weeding. But
I just do a little bit each day as I'm watering.
Well, I'm trying to keep up what I've weeded, and then I still have, we have a lot. In comparison to you, I have...
Oh yeah, well she's a corner house, so you have a lot more property.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, because the side of our house, I think I have all around the pool, which you don't have.
No.
Like I have stonage and like plants or shrubs all the way around.
I don't have that.
And so I got to weed all that. And then I have another patio. Yeah, I got way more than you.
You got a lot more.
Listen to me.
She does. And then she says, oh, I found my perfect house, and I looked at it and I said, it's on the corner. She says, yeah, it's my perfect house.
No, we like that.
You pay more taxes. You have more.
You just don't have neighbors on the one side, which is a nice thing.
And you have more to shovel.
More
grass to cut.
I don't do that.
Yeah, when
And Gary doesn't. He does all that. He likes a corner house too. So there. He grew up well, not when he was originally when he was young, but then they moved when he was about 9 to where they're at now, and it's a corner house. So he was, that's how it was. And then when we,
your other house was a corner house.
What? Yeah, the one that we bought together, the one that he already had when I married him, was not a corner house, and he did not like that at all. So then when we bought that one that was close by Sandy, that was a corner house. So when we were driving around here and we saw that one for sale, and it was a corner house, it was just like meant to be.
And I told you the story when I was getting this house. I just kind of was out here on the deck, and I looked and I went, oh, there's Denise's house. Oh, we'll buy this house.
Jim might not have done that.
I don't think Jim knew it was Denise's house. Bad enough he's got land next to her for eternity.
Yes, our plots.
We have our own little land.
Real estate.
Our real estate. We've already paid for it.
Exactly.
We own land.
We own land. That's what we can say.
We always say we have land.
Oh, you have a message.
Who is it? Cindy. Can you watch Alyssa?
I'm reading her message.
If
you can't read it?
If Jim drops her off at your house, there's a field trip that Alyssa is not going to, zip lining or something like that. I guess I'm going to have Alyssa on Thursday. Am I doing anything on Thursday? I think I'm doing anything on Thursday.
Anyway.
Well, that's about it.
We're closing in on
We're closing in on the
time.
15 minutes. I knew that you guys wanted to see Denise. My new subscribers always say, who is that? Who's that homely looking girl? No, they don't say that.
The founder.
Yes, because this is Denise's channel.
Not anymore.
I came as a guest star.
Yeah, she was just going to be on it. She thought it was silly.
Yes, I did. I thought, oh yeah, sure.
And she really loved it.
Yes.
And I found her hobby.
She found my hobby. Denise has been looking for like 45 years.
Exactly.
For a hobby for me.
And I found it.
And she finally found it.
And I don't miss being on here like it. It's sad to say, sorry. I do a lot on the Instagram, so.
I like it because it keeps me in track.
Yes.
And I
don't mind being on here when I'm here. Like when she scans around, she always says, do you mind? I never say no.
She never says no.
It's
Other than she says, my hair looks terrible.
Well, it always does, like right now.
All right,
I've
well,
been
say goodbye.
wind-whipped. All right,
like
bye.
this video.
Oh, like this video.
Subscribe.
Comment.
And share.